Story time.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। क्या हाल है आप सबका? ठीक है। प्यारे बच्चों, जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि रमज़ान का महीना शुरू हो चुका है। आप सबको MTA की तरफ से और स्टोरी टाइम की टीम की तरफ से रमज़ान की बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो। अल्लाह करे कि ये बाबरकत महीना हम सब के लिए ढेर सारी बरकतें और रहमतें लेकर आए। आज हमारे प्रोग्राम में शामिल हैं मुकर्रम इमाम बशीर रफ़ीक साहब। जैसा कि मैंने पहले भी बताया था कि मुरब्बी साहब मुरब्बी सिलसिला रह चुके हैं और साबिक इमाम मस्जिद फ़ज़ल भी रह चुके हैं। मुकर्रम इमाम साहब को ये एज़ाज़ हासिल है कि वो 4 खुलफा के साथ काम कर चुके हैं। तो आज की स्टोरी हमें सुनाएंगे इमाम साहब। जी इमाम साहब।
अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
The story that I am telling you today is about a young boy whose name was Abdul Qadir. Abdul Qadir was very young, only a few years of age, maybe 2 years or 3 years, when his father died. And then his mother looked after him and sent him to a good school in the village. It was a small village, there were only a few people living there, so therefore the school was also a very small school. When Abdul Qadir was about the age of 11 or 12 years, his mother decided that she should send Abdul Qadir to a town called Baghdad, where there were many schools and where he can be taught religious knowledge as well as other things. So the mother told Abdul Qadir that he should get ready for this journey that he will have to take, and the mother was very upset, naturally, because he was the only child of the mother and he was too young to go on such a long trip. So in those days, usually people used to travel in large groups. So mother contacted one of the groups and requested them to take the young boy with them, and she said, I will pay for it, but please take good care of him. They agreed and they said, all right, we will take your son with us, and when he arrives at Baghdad, we will take him to a school where he could be admitted. Abdul Qadir was very sad because he was leaving his mother and going on a long journey. The mother was also very sad. They both cried from time to time that Abdul Qadir was going, but the mother said to him that, look here, my son, I am sending you to become a great man so that you can have learn things, so that you can learn the Holy Quran, so that you can learn other branches of knowledge and you become a great scholar of Islam. That is why I am sending you and I am separating you from myself. Well, the day came when Abdul Qadir was about to leave. His mother brought him a waistcoat and said, you must always wear this waistcoat. And under, in a secret place in the waistcoat, she put 40 gold coins for him. And she told him where they were, but she said, do not let anybody know about it, because on the way to Baghdad, there may be thieves, robbers who might come and rob this money from you. So he said, all right, I'll be very cautious, said to his mother. The day came when he was about to leave. The mother embraced him, kissed him, and she had tears in her eyes. And she said, my son, you are going on a long journey and we will be separated for quite a long time. I have one advice to make, and that is very important. Will you promise me that the advice that I'm going to give you, you will act upon it. You will always think about it. Young Abdul Qadir said, yes, I will. And I give you a promise that I will do whatever you tell me. So the mother said that the most important thing that I am going to tell you is this, that never in your life you should tell a lie. You should always be truthful. If you are asked questions, you must answer them truthfully, and not and on no occasion should you tell a lie. And the mother said that is the lie is the root of all evil. Everything bad comes after when you tell a lie. So Abdul Qadir promised the mother, and he said, I'll be very careful. I will never tell a lie, come what may. And he left his mother, joined the group of people who were going to Baghdad. And all these people had camels to ride on, because in those days there were no motor cars and other thing. The only thing was camels. People used to ride on the back of a camel. So Abdul Qadir also was given a place on a camel with another elderly person, and this journey started. After a few days, they stopped to spend the night in the desert, because it was all desert area. And in the middle of the night, there were some burglars who came, and they encircled this group, and they had weapons, and they said that all of you should bring anything that you have, jewelry, money or coins, and put it in front of us. They were strong people, they had weapons, so everybody was trembling with fear. Abdul Qadir was watching all this. He was a young boy. So everybody brought the jewelry and the money and the coins, and put everything in front of these robbers. They were very happy that they have so many things today. And then at the end, one of the robbers came towards Abdul Qadir and said, young boy, do you have any money? So Abdul Qadir immediately remembered his mother's advice not to tell a lie. So he said, yes, sir, I have 40 gold coins. So the robber was surprised, because he never expected that he will give his money so easily. He said, where is the money? So Abdul Qadir showed him the special place in the waistcoat and said, my mother had hidden it, the money here. So he took the money out, the robber, and was very surprised that this boy, if he wouldn't have told him, then he would have the 40 coins with him. So he took him to the chief, to the leader of the robbers. He was sitting, he was a very ferocious man with long moustaches, and Abdul Qadir was brought before him. He was a young boy, and the other robber told the chief the whole story, that we asked him and he brought the 40 coins from his pocket and gave it to us. So the chief said to Abdul Qadir, why did you tell us? If you wouldn't have told us, then this money would have been yours. Why did you tell us that you have the money? Abdul Qadir said, "Sir, I'm a young boy and I am very obedient to my mother. She brought me up. She is always very kind to me. And when I was about to leave, she embraced me and he said, 'Look here, my son, Abdul Qadir, never ever tell a lie in your life. Always be truthful. Always tell the truth.' And therefore, he said that I promise my mother that I will act upon her advice. I will do as she has told me. And therefore, when one of your friends asked me whether I had any money, I told him the truth. And the truth was that yes, I had 40 golden coins. This leader or chief of the robbers, he became very much impressed. And he said to himself, 'Look here, this is a young boy, only 12 years of age, and he sticks by the advice that his mother had given him. On the other hand, we, the robbers, we do not obey the command of God, because God says, do not steal, but still we steal. God said, do not take money from other people with force. We do that.' So tears came into his eyes, and he said to Abdul Qadir, 'Young boy, from today I promise I will give up this robbery. I will be a good man. All my friends will be good people. We will never ever rob anybody. And as you said that you are obedient to your mother, we will be obedient to our God.' And so a great change came into the lives of those robbers. They became good people. Abdul Qadir arrived in Baghdad, and there he studied for quite some time. Eventually, he became a great scholar of Islam and a great person who had his relationship with God. And now today we call him Hazrat Abdul Qadir Jilani. Jilan or Gilan was the village to which he belonged. And thousands, hundreds of thousands of people go today on his tomb and pray there. And there are millions of people who follow him. And he became a really great man just because he refused to tell a lie. So you can very well understand from this that if you want success in your lives, if you want that God makes you great people, great men and great women, then this is the advice for today. Never ever tell a lie. Always be truthful. Whenever you are asked something, tell the truth. Even if you have done something wrong and you fear that my mother will slap me or will punish me, still you say the truth. And if you do that, you will become little Abdul Qadirs in your lives. So this is the story of today. I hope that you understood. I made it as easy as possible for you to understand. But you also have to make a promise today with us that you will never tell a lie. And did you understand what I have said? All right.
ओके, जज़ाकल्लाह इमाम साहब. जी बच्चों, क्या सीखा आपने? सबको समझ आई? जी सोसन, आप बताएं, आपने क्या सीखा?
कि कभी झूठ नहीं बोलना और आपकी अम्मी की हर वक्त बात सुननी होती है.
जी, और जी मुनीब, आप बताएं.
कि जब ट्रूथ बताओगे फिर गुड थिंग्स होएगा.
जी, और कौन बताएगा? जी काशफा.
कि जब आपने गंदा काम किया आप स्टिल ट्रूथफुल बताओगे. और मैंने एक दफ़ा गंदा काम किया था और मैंने फिर भी मामा को ट्रूथ बताया था.
शाबाश. और कौन बताएगा? जी माइक को दे माइक.
कि कभी रॉबरी नहीं करनी.
हाँ जी, कभी रॉबरी भी नहीं करनी है ना. अच्छी बात नहीं है ना जी। और कौन सुनाएगा आज, क्या सुनाएगा? नज़म सुनानी है? किसने सुनानी है आज नज़म? सबीहा ने सुनानी है। सबीहा को माइक दें।
मेरी रात दिन बस यही एक सदा है कि इस आलम में कौन काय खुदा है। उसी ने पैदा किया जहां को, सितारों को, सूरज को और आसमां को।
जज़ाकिल्लाह। और मारिया ने सुनानी है नज़म आज? मारिया को माइक दें। जी मारिया।
अल्लाह के प्यारों को तुम कैसे बुरा समझे, खा कैसी समझ पर है, समझे भी तो क्या समझे। शागिर्द ने जो पाया उस्ताद की दौलत है। अहमद को मोहम्मद से तुम कैसे जुदा समझे। जो बात कही उल्टी, जो चाल चले टेढ़ी, बीमारी अगर आई तुम उसको शिफा समझे।
जज़ाकिल्लाह। और अब बारी है ईमेल्स की। हमें ग्रीस से सदर लजना मावला ने ईमेल भेजी और उन्होंने मुबारकबाद दी है हमें प्रोग्राम की। और उन्होंने लिखा है कि वो पहले दिन से हमारा प्रोग्राम वहाँ पे सब लोग देखते हैं बहुत शौक़ से। इसके अलावा हमें कराची पाकिस्तान से ईमेल आई है और हमें अब्दुल कदीर साहिबा ने ये ईमेल भेजी है। और उन्होंने कहा है कि हमने अपने प्रोग्राम में जो बुज़ुर्गान दीन को बुलाने का सिलसिला शुरू किया है वो बहुत अच्छा है और इस तरह उन्हें ये जानने का मौका मिलता है कि किस कदर अजीम हस्तियां हमारे साथ हैं और हमें उनसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है। इसके अलावा हमें सुल्ताना नसीम ने ईमेल भेजी है। उनकी बेटी है मनाहिल 9 साल की, यहीं से लंदन से, और उसने कहा है कि उसको हमारा ये प्रोग्राम बहुत पसंद है। इसके अलावा तंजीला सबा ने हमें फ़िजी से ईमेल भेजी है और उसने कहा है कि उसको और उसकी बहन जाज़बा नईम को ये प्रोग्राम बहुत पसंद है। जज़ाकल्लाह बच्चों, आप लोग हमें ईमेल करते हैं, हमें अपनी राय देते हैं कि आपको ये प्रोग्राम कैसा लगा। वो सारे बच्चे जो हमें MTA पर देख रहे हैं वो भी हमें ईमेल कर सकते हैं, हमें ख़त लिख सकते हैं। हमारा ईमेल एड्रेस है storytime@mta.tv और हमारा पोस्टल एड्रेस है storytime MTA International 16 ग्रेसन हॉल रोड और हमारा पोस्ट कोड है SW18 लंदन UK। इसके अलावा आप ये प्रोग्राम YouTube के ऊपर भी देख सकते हैं। आप YouTube के ऊपर जाके टाइप कीजिए स्टोरी टाइम MTA ऑनलाइन 1 स्टोरी टाइम। इस सबक के साथ, इस नसीहत के साथ कि ज़िंदगी में कितना भी बुरा वक्त क्यों ना आए, कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए और हमेशा खुदा ताला की ज़ात पे यकीन रखना चाहिए कि वो हमें हर मुश्किल से निकाल लेगा। अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा। अगले हफ्ते एक नए प्रोग्राम के साथ हाजिर होंगे। तब तक के लिए अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू।